Hello? Oh! Hello! Hello! How's everybody doing? The final Pam? Fantastic. The not the penultimate Pam, but the final ultimate Pam. Ultimate final Pam. Bingham's Last Dance. Perfect. Illumination, welcome in. Hello. It's so nice to have people. Today we are going to be struggling. I have labeled the stream accurately with decision paralysis because I am worried about how to shade things and nervous. So we're going to be working on that today. Thank you. I'm excited you're happy to be. Yeah, I needed to set up like the pre-scheduled ones. I really love the pre-scheduled streams, but I didn't set them up for this week, which I need to do. Struggling is growth. You're so true. That's so true. Ugh. So that's what we're gonna be doing today. I wish that, oh, I guess it does. It does tell me how many layers we have. This is 52 layers deep. And I've already merged all the shading that we already have, so it's gonna get a little bit wild. So let's see what we can do here. How's everybody's day going? I am exhausted. Like, extremely exhausted. And excited to get to spend a little bit of time doing stuff I enjoy, you know? That might be too much, but we're gonna find out. Yeah, I think it's too much, but I do like the direction we're going in with that, actually. Actually, let's try 45. Ooh, that might be something, actually. 52 layers, good lord. I am on my phone doing this, yes! Good to see I'm doing well. Yeah, I am doing very well. We both had terrible migraines yesterday, but we're doing a lot better. and I am simply overcome with exhaustion. But happy to be here. Happy to be forced to work, honestly. I like the art streams because it forces me to actually do stuff, and do stuff like without just telling myself I'm doing something and then not actually do it, if you know what I mean. Like only sitting here and like doing and then redoing and doing and redoing. I feel like I won't have the patience or the expectation to do that today. So what we get is probably what we're gonna get, which is terrifying, but we're gonna find out. Okay, I really enjoy the highlight. Let's see if we can get further. Stretch it a little more. What am I? Oh, I'm on the wrong layer. What layer am I on? Not that one. Not that one. Public accountability buddies. It's entirely too true. That is exactly where I am with this. Actually, I like that. We're going back in with the yellow. But actually, I'm enjoying this. Hold on. Did not expect to be enjoying this. I expected this to be an experiment. What program am I using? I'm using Ibis Paint X. I believe it is a Krita clone for Android, but don't quote me. I really enjoy it. It's what I've been using for like 6, 7 plus maybe 10 years to draw mostly on my phone. Which is probably not healthy, but here I am doing it anyway. What's our... Actually, I'm gonna make this big. I'm not enjoying having this so small. Let's put this as part of... Nope, not that layer. Maybe this layer? Yeah. But this is part of our, like, canon color set here. Instead of teeny tiny. Okay. But yeah, I really like Ibis Paint. It has issues, as I'm sure every single program does, but I enjoy it. Hi Doji, welcome in! It's good to see you! We be struggling with shading today, but we're gonna do our best. God, I need to label my... I have labeled a lot of them. I have not labeled all of them, and that's going to be a problem. Oh. No, there, not so much. There, I'm not feeling it quite so much. I think just because it's supposed to be under head shadow. Which doesn't exist for continuity reasons, you could say. Shading is your thing. It actually absolutely is your thing. I've gotten, like, how many shading layers am I playing? So here's the thing. I have my base. Okay, let me pull back here. Big picture. I have my base cell shading. One layer of base shell shading done. Line art. Yeah, line art is also my jam. I didn't go hard on the line art for this one, but usually line art's my jam. I have added a teeny tiny bit of soft shading, which I honestly don't like, but everything is merged. That's gonna be the big point of today. Everything you see on the screen right now is in fact merged, and we are starting from there. So today I'm gonna work on a soft layer of like highlights and soft shadows. And then if I need another hard cell layer on top of that, we will find out later, I guess. Trying to focus on clothing wrinkles. Strange colors for shadows. Yes. Your clothing wrinkles have been coming along fantastic. If only I could do only shading and line art. Do you want me to just do your flats? I can do your flats. Thing with me is that I hate the sketching phase. So if somebody would just like drew what was in my brain for me and then I could line art it, I would feel so much happier. But actually like drawing the thing, hang it up, it's gonna be awful. Starting with soft shading, deleting just enough to stuff. Yeah, that's actually probably a really good idea. Let's just slightly be deleting some of the hard shading that we've got merged into here. We'll find out. We'll find out. We'll figure it out. Okay, so this means that we have to figure it out on hat bow. That's gonna be our... Oh, I haven't labeled. Oh, okay, so I guess not everything is unlabeled. That's good. So this is a good example of like... So this is hat bows. Okay, here we go, guys. Hat bow... That's her right. So we're going for right. Okay. And then this, is this the knot, or is this, I hate that I can't see. Yeah, this is hat bow knot. We're going hard here. Hat bow knot. Tail 1, tail 2. Hat bow left, fantastic. Okay. Big soft shading, too much. Big soft shade. The sketching phase, you mean the thing that only I ever do? Exactly! Maybe if you like did it for me. No depth. I thought you liked shading. Okay, so we're talking about like deleting a little bit. But the fact that the line art is in there is gonna be a teeny problem. Hold on. It's just gonna take more layers and that's fine. No, actually, I don't think I can trick it. Sometimes I can trick it, but I don't think here I can. Well, not there. Lesson of the day is not there. What about if we make one competent artist together? It's unfortunately true. We can soften it here, so I will. And I'm also going to soften it here. Wrong color. I will be mumbling entirely too much to myself today. Please feel free to call me out on it. Really just a tiny bit from where the shadow meets the line. Which shadow and which line? This one? Maybe. But then I'm gonna be like, it's not even. It's fine. It's fine. You know what I can also do? Bane of everyone's existence. I can smudge. Is that gonna be worth my while? Probably not. We'll find out. I'm gonna call that a no. Say no, smudge actually didn't work. Try for all of them, okay. I was talking to somebody and I was like, I don't know, streaming my art's probably not going to be great because it takes me like 28 hours to make one thing. And they're like, Briar, that's perfect for streaming. Okay. That though? That though? Enjoy that though. Maybe can we keep... Hold on. Hold on, there's gonna be a lot of like big brain work here. Yeah. Yeah. And then this is kind of already soft, but let's make it a little softer. It does need a hard, like, it does need a hard bit. It does though. Need a little bit of a hard right over here. Like, 'cause that's... What? No. Not that one. Nope. Yeah. Hello? What pen am I using? Felt tip soft should be better than this, so... Never understand. Never understand anything. That's where I'm at. If I just refuse to understand things, my life will probably be better. Yeah. Yeah, something like that. Okay, and then we take the yellow. We trust the process. And we do just... That's maybe too much. Just like that. I gotta do it up here too though. Like that. Just like barely. Yeah! This is, okay, which one is tail one? We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out which tail is tail one. Is it? It's that one. It's the front one. Maybe I should label it better and put it as front. What's the fun in that? What's the fun in good labeling? It's too much. It does need the yellow. But it has to be just like an extremely tiny amount. In fact, I'm thinking already I might have put too much on the hat, but we'll find out. We'll find out. Hello? What happened to the line art on that? I guess we'll find out later. Hi Janelle, welcome in! Today is fun. Promise. Promise, today's fun. I refuse to accept otherwise. So we're working hard on shading today. Maybe. Maybe we're working hard on shading. Maybe not. Maybe we're learning. Maybe that's what we're doing. Gotta have some kind of spin on it. We're learning. We're okay. Hold on. That's a bad sign. Where does this line art live? Because it should be on this layer. Yay. Oh, I know where it lives. Okay. Okay, we'll see how it comes out. We'll keep going. Yeah. This can get soft. You know why? Because I'm a soft bunny. Hello? Oh, it's because there's gonna be like a lot of. You submit these somewhere. No. Right now this is just hopefully my next model. But that's not quite right. Hopefully just my next model. I guess there's not really anywhere to submit stuff anymore that I know of. There probably is, but that I know of. And also, I mean, I don't want to be like, oh, but I'm bad and other people are good at this. I do really want to be making these for other people eventually too. I really enjoy the process. Maybe not the shading process, but the rest of it. It does destroy the line art, but it does give me what I want. Which means we're gonna do the tricks. We're gonna do tricks. We're gonna go darker color. Yep, see? Doesn't destroy the line art. Stickers! Stickers would be fun. I know the one for my donation overlay I had a lot of fun making. And I've already got requests to make like a t-shirt. So there's definitely like merch opportunities, yes. And I do, yeah, want to take commissions eventually. Once she gets big enough, cute, thank you. Okay. This needs like a little bit more dark, I think. Maybe. Not like that though. Maybe like that. Close. Sort of. I don't know. I don't love it. Oops. That's fine. That's fine. Tattoo designs. I do actually have somebody out there. Somebody out there in this world has my art as a tattoo, which I still, to this day, don't believe, and it's been like 10 years. Is that a safe thing to say on the internet? Maybe. Maybe not. But... yeah, it's the wrong one. Oh. This. That's why I didn't like it. Okay. Well, darn it. Hold on. Here we go. Yeah? Yeah, we're getting somewhere. Okay, back down here, wondering where the line art went for this part. And we're gonna find out. I think it's because this is set to... yeah, there we go. Now, what I don't like is these shadows we did earlier. This one. Yep. And somewhere, tail shadow, yeah. Yeah, I don't like those. Is this part of collar? Because I also don't like that. Yeah. Okay. No, that's not gonna help. Just... I think that needs to be a hard shadow, not soft like that. Don't doubt my talent. Thank you. Oh! Thank you. No, like I do like art and I do enjoy it and I do think that I'm not bad. I just am always so, I want to get better. I want to get better. I want to get better. Because I do want to get better. We're gonna have to hide the braids for this. bald. Sometimes it makes me forget that I am actually getting somewhere. Just because I'm on a journey to get somewhere else doesn't mean I'm not already, That was inspirational and you loved it. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. No, hold on. This? I think I just have to be confident. Press the same amount on both sides. Yay! I'm so glad. I knew you would. Knew you would. Something about that shadow. The hair shadow needs fixed real bad. But we weren't being meticulous about layering. Thank you. Yeah, I got a Vgen, I got commissions up, I've got examples up. I have an art Instagram. At first I was like, I really need to keep these two accounts separate for like my physical safety. And then I realized that all of my friends who are like a little bit internet famous just don't give a rat's ass about that kind of stuff. And I'm like, I guess I'm fine. Vtubers are extremely cautious about that stuff. Cosplayers are not. Not even a little bit. The upper ears are bleeding down and we don't want that. There we go. Yeah, okay, we're getting somewhere. It's also very funny for on my computer, this design and like my logo and the colors I picked are extremely purple, but on my computer, they're very, very blue. So what do you see? Am I branded purple or blue? Like, it does need the shadow, but I think I did a little too much there. More purple than blue on my screen. Okay. So I'm not completely wrong. Here's a big question. Do I need to be able to take off the hat? Like, once I have this model, does she need to be able to take her hat off? Because if so, then I need to make sure that these shadows I'm doing are like on separate layers and don't get merged down. Yeah, mood. Big mood. When organizing documents, I just went through my computer and did that. And wow, there's so many things in wrong places and so many things with terrible names that I actually gave up after a minute and just labeled one folder before 2016 and just dumped everything in there and did not organize it. I think leave it on. It bounces off when she gets excited. Yeah, like it can definitely, it'll be wiggly. Don't worry about it. It'll be wiggly. But I need to know if the shadows need to be changeable, you know? We'll leave them here for now. Everything is unmerged, so we're hitting astronomical levels of layers. Hopefully my program can handle those. The before times, exactly. What's even funnier is because I was halfway through getting everything organized, I have the before 2016 folder, and then inside the unorganized before 2016 folder, I have another folder labeled before 2012. Both of them otherwise completely unorganized. I do think that this piece back here still needs work, but we were really struggling. I say we. I was very much struggling last time we did stream on how much to shade in here and how, and I'm on the wrong color. This one. After a minute, it just gets messy, and I'm like, but it needs to be darker, and then it gets darker, and I'm like, but it needs to have more contrast. Yeah, see, and it just looks messy. I don't know. I don't know, guys. Something like that, I guess. Okay, from your phone it's purple. Extremely good to know. The future archive archaeology thanks you for the date window. Yeah. When I'm looking for something, I'll at least kind of know where to go. I did in fact organize the rest of them though, and that made me happy. It's needed it for a good time. The neck feels like it needs to be darker. So that means we're gonna have to come up with a darker shade ourselves, because I haven't picked one yet. Yeah, it's the whole thing, like the color of the background is part of the branding and all that, and the logo. It's just like the whole, my phone is tinted purple and my computer's tinted blue. Okay.
Okay.
So we're gonna make it a little bit more red and just a tiny bit darker, and we're gonna see how that looks. Oh, okay. That's not bad. But I think it does need to be... Well, does it need to be darker? That's kind of good. I kind of like that. Actually, I'm coming up. Bang shadow. Wow, okay. Really thought that was the same color, but it wasn't. It was already darker. Again, needs to be darker. did I have it before? Color theory is just not here in my brain yet. Ah! The wrong part of the live video. Yeah, it's not technically the wrong part. It's just not the part that I'm at. It's just not the live part. It's not the wrong part. Like your cozy mode with the blanket. Okay, yeah. So I'll make it so we can take off the hat. That shouldn't be a huge deal, but it does mean that I have more layers I can't merge down later if the app starts to get finicky. We're going darker again. I don't like, we go this way? Yeah, that feels better. Okay, and then we're gonna take off the hair and we're gonna fix whatever mess this is. Oh, I have it on alpha. Bald. Unbald. You were still being helpful, don't worry too much. That means I gotta fix the nose, which is somewhere. This part. Nope. Not like that. That means this must be at a... it's at 33. Okay. Easy enough. Just come here, grab that, do this. Perfect. But I don't want the black. Well, the black is already ruined. So we'll do that, and then we'll do little detail, little tiny detail. Done. Probably those should be two separate things, but we'll figure it out. I have so much to do. You don't even know. You don't even know. You're just here for the ride, and I love that. A lot of you probably do also know. Okay. We're getting somewhere, but we're not there yet. Something's still going on. Bald and beautiful. You're so right. You're so right. He probably needs like a glasses sheen. Like like a whitish color that fills in the hole. Not that color. That's a bad color. What was I doing? I was changing the color, right? Like this color. Yeah, something like that. There's got to be a simpler way to do that. That doesn't involve turning everything off. Maybe not, but we'll find out. Guess we're just turning everything off. It's fine. Don't worry about it. There we go. So now we're here, and we are gonna give her some, like, fun glasses sheen that she can play with. That I can play with. Later. Make a fun animation out of it later. There we go. Does it need the spirals? Does it need like the stupid Sailor Moon glasses spirals? Hi Stephanie, welcome in! I have a pre-made Vtuber model with way over 200 layers. Yeah, I'm doing okay. Does that mean that my programs can handle it? That my computer can handle it? That my phone can handle it? Unknown. Oh wait, I'm doing the wrong layer. This one. Boop. See? It's cute. Gasp! Okay, we like it. Girl! No, I mean like, the characters with glasses in Sailor Moon, they have like a stupid little like that. But like good, right? And I'm like, do I need that? I don't know, maybe there's a pre-made spiral in here somewhere, but I'd have to like make or find a spiral. And that sounds like boring stuff for you guys, but just pretend there's a spiral in there somewhere. I remember the gal. It's not conductive permanently. Yeah, no, it would be like an animation. It would be like a toggle. It is cute as hell. Yeah, it would be a toggle for like when I'm confused or something. So this is, we're gonna say glasses glass. Okay. Glass is glass. An expression. Yeah, exactly. So I'll find a spiral later. I'll find a spiral later. Glass is at 100? What? No, that's wrong. What? This one. What is this one? This is the spiral layer. Okay. Which is... Well, hold on. I'll leave it there as like a reference to remember later to go get a spiral. This one is glass is glass. Yeah, exactly. Expression. I think it'll be cute. Glass is glass needs to be down a little bit further though. Like maybe 10%. Yeah, that seems right. Okay. So here we are. The braid shadow turned back on accident, huh? Not on accident. I just did that. Braid shadow. Braid shadow. I don't like it. I want to do it different, so we're gonna just delete this layer. Tail shadow. Again, deleting it. I don't like it. Need to figure out a different way to do it. So we're gonna make a new layer. And we're gonna try it out. Let's see what we got. So we got, this is our shadow. And I want it on dip and soft because I enjoy shading it that way. Let's see what we got. Maybe we can go, oop, nope. That could be fine. That's better. That's better than it was. Let's try it for the braids. I need to set it so it's not 33 here, but 33 here. This is much better in my opinion. And now, a good thing we decided to do this today. What do you mean? I'm actually gonna extend this way out so that it can be a shadow for anything I need it to be, because I think there's a clipping option in Live 2D, but I honestly don't understand it yet. I haven't gotten to that point. That's not how shadows work. Hold on. I was like, wait a minute, that's wrong. So it would be like here-ish. Yeah, maybe a little bit here. And then it would like turn on this side. That's much better, but still bad. That's much better. I still don't like it. I was thinking I didn't want to work on it today, yeah, because I was like, oh, I have so many other ideas. I could work with clay. I've been working on these really fun, like astrology charts made out of watercolor. It's been really nice. Braids look like individual, yeah! So the braids look like lop bunny ears, and the ears are big, tall ears, and then I wanted the hat to be ear shaped, right? And then the bows are ear shaped, and the dress is gonna be ear shaped. I'm really happy with like my shape language work on this one. I couldn't decide, so I just went for everything. Okay, this is feeling so much better. Okay. I do feel like the hair needs more contrast, if that makes sense. Like I made the highlights too tame, is kind of where I'm at with this one. Like the highlights need to be brighter, but everything's already merged down. So we're gonna figure out how to do that together. Watercolor astrology. Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. I'm just kind of messing around. I don't understand astrology yet, but it's been fun to learn about it by making the watercolor thing. Yeah, I look at a chart and then I draw it out and I write down what looks important to me. Is that what's going to be important to other astrologists or real astrologists that know what they're doing? But it's what looks important to me when it's arty. I don't know. Sometimes I write things down and I'm like, this looks so important. And random minute was like, never heard of it before. I can look it up. So let's see. How can we kind of help out these highlights that I have accidentally made to wrong? Not wrong, but like, I think they need to be more like white. Keep it here. And let's just see what they look like if I make them just way wider. I don't think it's not fault. I think it's something else. So let's try a different strategy here. We're gonna hit the filter button. Don't panic. And we're gonna hit tone curve, maybe? Okay. Hold on. This feels good. How do we feel? You can't see it. Oh, let me try and make it better. How do we feel? I can just hit undo, I guess. How do we feel about this? How do we feel about this? Because I kind of like it. I like it a lot, actually. So let's try it on all of them. Let's try it on all the layers. Filter, tone curve. Yes. Not that one though, but this one. Filter, nope. Nope. Filter, tone curve, yes. Filter, tone curve, yes. It doesn't look like she's going gray. Did it look like she was going gray before? Because that's not what I want to hear. Filter, tone curve, yeah. It's much redder. It's much redder, but I like the contrast a lot more. Let's see how much it changes the ears. I'm really curious if I do it on the ears. Filter, tone curve. Oh, that's a huge change. I kind of like it though. I kind of like it though. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I kind of like this though. And then it would be lower ear needs change. Doop, 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 doop. Who needs color theory when you have filter layers? That looks really good though. Uh-oh. I love the way it makes this like glow, honestly. Big fan. This layer might need really changed, but let's see what we can do. What if I do the same thing? Filter, tone curve. Ooh. I like it being like a different color. Ooh, maybe not that. But like there? Here-ish? Oh, it didn't look. Why? Because it's a lot redder than I was expecting. I didn't plan to make my character a redhead. I didn't plan to make Lady Lapine a redhead. I wanted it to be like artistically red to pop with the purple, but this is a bit extremely red. So let's see what we can do with hue. Maybe? Oh, I'm on the wrong layer. Hold on. Go back down to bangs. Let's play with the hue for a second. Not that way. That's not doing it. Brown hair is just a dark shade of red. Yes! Kind of. Sort of. if we move it like even this, well, not that far, even that far, it feels a little better. Let's try 15 on all of them. I know this is riveting stuff, guys. But since they're all on different layers, I do have to do it all individually. This feels a bit better already. We're gonna go for lower ear, which I don't think I changed. I hope I didn't change. I'm doing it again. And then ears up here, or ears or somewhere. Somewhere up here's the ears, right? They're above there. There they are. Purple highlights ones? Yeah! I don't honestly love the way it changes the... Oh, I did actually do that twice, didn't I? Okay. We're gonna do this. We're gonna... we're gonna be big... We're gonna duplicate. Okay. We're gonna change... Filter this one. Okay. And then we're going to... take this and we're gonna erase... our layer. Boop, 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 boop. Cut. Remove selection area. Get rid of this little nasty. That's better. That's better! That's what we're talking about! Okay, I like that. So now we'll merge those. Yeah, do it. That feels good. That feels good. I like the colors. Unfortunately, I cannot do that to, like, the purple in... the purple at all, period, since it's, like, branded colors. And I can't... But I could... Huh, actually, hold on. I can mess with it. I could go up here. Right? But then I would want to mess with it while it's shaded, wouldn't I? This is an experiment, guys. This is an experiment. Let's see what we can do. We're gonna go to brightness and contrast. We want to up the contrast, because I'm thinking, well, I don't know. I'm not feeling it. Lighting takes on the colors of what it's bouncing off of. Yeah, it does, which I haven't done any of that yet. That'll be like a next, like a third Passover. This is just me trying to, like, get things looking nice. Hold on. Is that the way it looked? Because that does not look nice. Also, what's going on here? Is this part of ears? Yeah, okay. Uh-oh. I undid it and I don't like how it was originally, which means it does need to change. So we'll, okay. We'll commit. We'll merge this down. We'll go into filter and we'll commit to a filter. because filters filters take on the place of knowing color theory. Now, does brightness need to be that far up? Brightness can go up to like 20 maybe? I do want her to be like cozy and calm and like not necessarily like crazy saturated. But the saturation does look really good. Hi Harry, welcome in! Hi! We're just doing a chill art stream while I am absolutely messing with color theory and shading, and it's hard. But we're making it work. We're making it work. Let's try it. You know what? Let's try it. We'll go for, I like round numbers. Contrast 5. Contrast 10. 7. Okay. Not a round number. We're gonna go for 7. Lucky 7. Lucky 7 Samson. I have to do it with all of these? Maybe I won't. Oh, but it's so gray! But I did want it to be gray! I did! I wanted her to be cozy and calm. Ah, shoot. That's okay. Maybe this is fine. Maybe I'll deal with it later. I don't know. But we did figure out a lot of stuff, so let's see what else we can do. I want to make... Don't worry about it now, especially since like shadow colors are gonna be changing if I do all that. So that should be like a last step. Like a very last step for me. Right now we're just coloring and making it look good. That's not right. That's better. So this will have like a little shadow, and that shadow can move while this moves. Sort of. Star Bunny? What's the Star Bunny? I want to know now. Well, actually, let's take color off and just like fill this in real quick. I wanna know, will you tell me about the Star Bunny that you sent me? Am I the Star Bunny? I'm gonna be a star. I have to have confidence. I'm gonna be a star. Maybe I'm the Star Bunny. I did make a Lucky 7 Samson reference. I have been driven to that point. That is my life now. I don't even remember what it was, but I do remember that I did in fact make a Lucky 7 Samson reference. Unfortunately, all of this looks very good, but it's like, oh, it's missing something. It's missing the head shadow. It's missing the hat shadow. She's gonna be so drowned out in shadow. Let's see what we can do about that. So let's pretend it's gonna be under ears, under this big hat shadow. Let's pretend for a second that this shadow, this hat is... I did sing the Sorry song as well. made of material matter. This hat is made of material matter and it affects light. And that means it's gonna cast a big hat shadow. I'll turn this up. Like that, maybe? Just so like there's some nice contrast on the edges. And then we're gonna put this on like here. See, that's no good. It's no good. Because like that's how it would affect light, but I don't want the hat to be made of material matter if that's how it's gonna treat me. Okay, it is on alpha lock. We're just kind of filling this back in. If that's how it's going to treat me, because that is illumination's so right. The shadows do reflect what it's doing, so it's going to be purple. 20%? Again, she's so dark in there. She's trapped in a cave. Get her out. What kind of reality bending stuff can I do to this? We're turning this off. We're making this part heavier because the clothes, it looks good. It's her face. So what if we just erase the part that's around her face? Huh? Is that anything? Kind of. Kind of, yeah. What if we erase it a little bit, like, more gently? Right? A little bit more gently. So it's not quite so obvious that we're messing with the laws of physics right now. Right? And then we'll add just like a little more here. Like pretend something's happening. Light it up. Hat cave. Like it's tilted? Yeah, I mean, it kind of is. But I want this kind of effect on the clothes. So what if I just put the big hat shadow, hold on, we're getting somewhere. What if I just put the big hat shadow where it does not go, right? I put it, I make the big hat shadow do big hat shadow things, and then I put it like way back here, under the hair, like here. Not there, here. Apparently that is still wrong. Hold on. Like here? Here? Yeah, wait, hold on, that's something. She needs some hat shadow, but like, yeah, okay, so big hat shadow is now affecting the clothes, but not her face, and also not the bow. That needs to change. Hold on. We're adding a folder. And this is rename folder collar bow. Okay, and the collar bow needs to like not be way up here. What's going on with that? It's like here. And now it's affected by the hat. Do I have clipping? I do have clipping, but I can only clip to a layer, so just like pretend that the shadow is clipped to the entire image. Because if I clip it, I can only clip it to like one particular layer. So just kind of pretend. But we can make another big hat shadow under the hat where the hat shadow would go. Which is here. Hat shadow small, we can say. Small hat shadow. And then kind of pull that down and give her like a hat shadow, you know? But like one that makes sense. To a design perspective. Which was not the first one. That one wasn't it. Right? It's a hat shadow! That's a hat shadow right there if I ever did see one. We just needed to bend the rules of physics a tiny bit. That's fine. That's something every artist has to do once in a while. Maybe that's even the point. I don't think it's the point, but we'll see. That feels good. So again, pretend that the shadow doesn't exist outside of where it should be. This one actually I can erase, like up here. That feels good, actually. That feels good, actually. I do think this should be more heart-shaped, so I'm gonna make it more heart-shaped. Nope, this color. No, it doesn't have to be like an actual heart shape. I just wanted it to like pretend to be a heart shape harder. No, that doesn't look good. Hold on. Nope. Okay. Nope. Gotta get like in there. You know what? That's not fine. We'll make it work. Okay, that's it. That's it. That's the one. That's her, guys. That's her. Wow. We did it. We found her. Okay. Does this feel right? Is there anything missing here? Does anybody feel like anything's missing? And we'll work on her body next. There she is! Yeah! We'll work on her body next. I'm just very curious if you feel like something's missing. Design-wise or shadow-wise. Maybe like... Does she need more going on with like the shadows on her face? Or like... Embiggen the pick. I'm trying. Like here maybe? So you can see a bit more. I'm thinking like the shadows on her face might need a little bit more work. Or like a blush. Just like to make her skin feel more alive. But other than that, I am feeling this. I am feeling it. I'm just curious what you guys are feeling. Because you guys are the ones, I mean, I'm going to be staring at it too, but you guys are the ones that are going to be staring at this for a long time. What are you hoping to do? It's gonna be terrible quality anywhere but my phone. Yeah. Okay. Thanks. I like how you have blocked the microphone in order to speak.
I didn't do that on purpose.
Okay.
What do y'all think? Buddy?
I am thinking...
The only thing that I've noticed.
I can work on it. I can see what I can do. I think she's amazing. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see what we can do here with... Not that. That's not what we can do. I'm getting to darken layer. Like a darker color layer. So try that. I'll turn this up just a tiny bit. We'll go boop, 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 boop. Nope, not that one either. Tell you all the time. You have one line that you're good at. You need to make that line all of the time. Okay. My line is coming towards me. Most artists' lines that they're good at are coming towards them. But yeah, that's actually fun. Like, that's a real tip for art, is like you have one or two good lines in you, make that line every single line. Turn the page, make the good line every single line you make. I don't like the bump there. What's going on with the bump there? There we go. Seems too large, but we'll figure it out. We always figure it out. A star! A hanging accessory from the brim of the hat. I was thinking about more, like, dangly things. If I had, like, a star or a moon, though, it'd probably be, like, a brooch? Like a brooch down here? Oh, not like that. Oh. Right? Then same idea. Off. Right, and I have to figure out like how to make it look like metal. Bane of my existence, but... Like a brooch? Hmm. It kind of feels like too much. I think what really needs work is like the shadows on the face, like the face looking real. Where's the face? Hello, face. There we go. So let's play with this. Let's play with making another bother cup breath pops and draws. Eyes are beautiful. Thank you. I'm happy with the eyes. Do think like let's get this shadow out of the way, honestly though. It's gonna mess up the colors. For me, working on them real quick. Okay. We got our dark, like, flesh shadow, I suppose. And we're gonna work with that. We're gonna add a little bit more to the face. Like flesh shadows. Not like that though. Actually, let's put it here. And that's gonna look crazy for a minute, but it's a trust the process kind of thing. I don't think I can. I don't think I can trust the process. Hold on. We're gonna make it like this. We're gonna trust the process here. And then try something in a minute. We're actually also going to turn on symmetry just because we're working on the face. I don't like working in symmetry. To be completely honest with you, I think it's awful. Sort of. Right. Like a teeny tiny little boop there. Maybe it looks a little bit gibbly. Let's try looking a little harder at some references. We've got lots of blush under the eyes. Style that I'm looking at. We've got not a lot happening, honestly, as far as like stuff. But let's see what we can do here. We're gonna come down. We're gonna do a little bit less of this. We're gonna actually turn down. Just like a teeny, like it's almost like it's line art is kind of what I'm going for. Like the line art has gotten, which if that's the case, then I can turn this to, oh, it is on normal. Oh, thought it was on dark color. Like that. We've got like, if I go here, bigger, left, right. Unfortunately, the eyes are up here, so let's another layer, I guess. And then we've got this going on, but like way less of it, right? Sort of to trust the process kind of thing. We've got this. Highlight here and kind of this is again a trust the process. This is not how it's going to look. We only have to believe for just a little bit. Okay, and then we bring this down here. Okay, but then it's gonna look bad, so hold on. We have to take top lid. I guess not off, but like it'll have to change. Well, will it have to change? No, because we have the shadows happening. The bottom lid is what's gonna have to change. Which is somewhere in here. Bottom lid. Here we go. Alpha locked. And then we're doing this to it. We're doing this. Not like that though. We're not doing that to it. We're taking like this color. And we're coming in. We have to make it not messy, which sucks. Hold on. We're un-alpha locking it. We're still on. Ugh, we're still on whatchamacallit. Okay. Okay. We're getting somewhere. I think there is a link to my VGen in my description. I'm pretty sure. It's just down at the bottom. 43 docs. Fantastic job. It's like not quite right. Hold on. Down here. Up. Up. This one, this one, this one. This. What if I hit, like, lighten? That's a choice. That's the upper lid's talking, so hold on. Or bottom lid. This one. Okay, alpha lock it again. We grab the right color. We mess with it. We mess with it? Question mark. We mess with it. You can still see it, though. What's going on with this? There we go. Think? Yeah. Now you can't see it. Yep, it's in my description. VGen is a really cool platform where you can make a little portfolio and take commissions. And it's really helpful for artists because the algorithm there will like push you down if you undervalue yourself. And so it's just very nice to have a place with standardized pricing that is like makes it livable for artists to take commissions instead of really underpricing yourself. So I really enjoy VGen. A lot of artists really love VGen. I got one. I'm very happy that I have one. And yeah, the link is in the description if you want to look at it. Make a bold choice right now. Back up here, back up here, back up here to... Nope. To bottom lid. Trying this again. Get this line out of the way. Okay. Yeah, this is something, I think. It does still feel like hair shadow is like way too light. This one. Oh, let's just like make it. Again, we're gonna take off the hair, make us bald. Bald. And we're gonna see what we can do here. We're going to. I just want to make this darker, so why don't I just use a filter? Hue, saturation, lightness. Okay, not that one. Hue's gonna stay the same, basically. I just want... Oh, saturation can go up as this goes down. Just want it darker. Way up. No, that's not doing it. Well, maybe it was doing it. Irish. I could do comps on DeviantArt. Yeah, I mean, I could. Yeah, I guess it's like a DeviantArt, but for today, like a DeviantArt today, kind of deal. What is going on with that? Is that part of what layer is this? What layer is that? Is that this layer? Yeah, it is that layer. So let's fix that because it's ugly. Nope. This not that color though, because it's gonna be. Bleh. Okay, I'm gonna be right back for just a minute. I wasn't saying just do comps on DeviantArt. It is dead. It is in fact dead. So I will be right back. That is a really good way to put it, Reanimator. Yeah. DeviantArt was a portfolio website where people figured out how to do commissions themselves. VGen is a commission website where the money part is handled by VGen, and they make market prices and they push it up so that artists can be supported better. And then they have a portfolio option, kind of, so that people know what they're commissioning. Oh, right, we were in this hellscape. Hold on. We're not even. Flip. Yeah, like that, yeah. Okay, but we are gonna go, unfortunately, open the eyes folder again. This time top lid needs, it needs changed bad. Let's check what we can do here. Awful locked, yes. Much better. Here we go. There we go. Let's turn hair back on, see what that does. Put this back down to 50. Yeah, well, we're here. We're doing it. We're making it work. He looks weird. He looks weird. Did I save? No. I think I'm just staring at it too hard. Maybe the blush isn't enough. Or maybe it's like the wrong color, you know? Just like this going on up here. Changing the hue of the blush. A little warmer. It's too cold. Yeah, we're bringing the old internet back on purpose. I mean, I feel like that's what I'm trying to do here. Whenever last time I did tarot, it was on Tumblr. Like, I offered commissions on Tumblr. I really enjoyed it. And I'm kind of trying to bring that spirit back. God, I'm gonna have to cut so much stuff up. With just like fun, whimsy. We're bringing whimsy back. That's what we're doing, guys. We're bringing whimsy back. And I really enjoy that. That's part of the way of like the community that we got here. It's whimsical. I will say, not that one. Okay. This dog? Nope. There we go. But yeah, I'm trying to bring back some whimsy. Trying to bring back some Love and excitement. It's the hair shadow that's wrong. I just realized. This one. We're gonna bring this up. We're gonna take hair away. It's the shape. I don't like the shape. The shape, something's wrong with it, so we're gonna fix it. Remember, a lot of the clipping's going to be done in live 2D. Bring whimsy back. It's so true. You need some kind of heads up for the full moon tomorrow. Do you need to do a little write-up post after you're done what you're doing? Yeah, I want to do a reel. I just, when we're done, I guess I'm setting that up for you to record and post. Can you do lives in vertical? I think they just made lives vertical, but we're gonna do a post. We're gonna do like a shorts video. We're gonna record a video and post it. This was at 30, I think. I don't remember. Much better. Much better. I don't like the shadow and the blush on the nose. It's too much. I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call it on the face. How long have we been going? Hour 45-ish? Okay. So we're calling it on this one, which means I'm turning off symmetry, and I'm save image, transparent, okay. And we're gonna take this with us, which I'm gonna, hold on. Hop on over here to a page that's not working, but don't worry about it. And, oh, it's working better than I thought it was. Still not quite right, but, and we're gonna go over to the body and start working on the body some more. Back. This one. Boop, 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 boop. Take a sip of water. Everybody hydrate while we're doing this. Need 500? 500 what? Oh, need 500? Yeah, that's for, before we can use that spot, we need 500 followers. But we're so close. We're so close. It's absolutely wild. Off. Up to the top. Import. Picture. This one. One. Except for some reason it's like slightly off center, so hold on guys, I'm working on it, I'm getting there. Move X this way. Like there. Okay, now we can pull this back up. A quarter of the way, yeah, basically. Which is so cool. Alright, so here we've got her and her whole body going on. Except for her hands, which I have not drawn yet. And now we're gonna work on a little bit more shading down here, which will be nice. I did not bring her hat shadows over because I didn't think we needed to. So we can just pretend they're there because they'll affect these layers anyway. But we do have the braid shadows showing up. We do have the tail shadows showing up. Which is cool. So here's what we got so far. I'm kind of blown away with where we are already. And seeing what looks like it needs fixing. First thing I notice is the skirt looks strange. So let's play with that a little bit. And I will turn on symmetry here, even though I don't like it. Okay, no, it kind of comes out from behind. Like that's how things work. In 3D space, it'll come out a little bit behind from the belt. It's because it poofs so big. And oh, I messed up the shading there a bit. Oh. But like not that much. It was being a bit too much. We're gonna have a little bit of, I have a little bit here, but I do think it's just gonna be a little bit more shadow from the belt. Now the wrinkles are gonna come out way further up than that. This doesn't look right. And also I don't want it to be mirrored. So do I have that on just like this? Uh-oh. There we go. The skirt layer. Yeah. I don't have them separated. There's a lot of stuff going on here. We're gonna get rid of these shadows that I did because I don't like them. I don't like them. We're redoing them. What have you learned about clothing drapes, Rhiannon? What knowledge can be passed on to me? I know we're gonna have stuff going on like this. The way the light's coming, it's gonna be, let's make it its own layer. It needs to be lighter than the rest of the normal shadows because the light's coming down. Where are we looking? We're looking at the whole thing, but right now I'm looking at the skirt. Because it I don't know. Because of reasons. Not like that. When you order your skirts with petty and there's extra fabric in the skirt a long time, there won't be much in the way of wrinkle. The bottom, the topmost skirt is gathering at the waist, but it'll fade out. Yeah, that's kind of what I was trying to do. A lot of what I need is confidence. A lot of what I need is confidence. Let's look at an example here. So this has, okay, and then I'm gonna take like a this color, but well, we'll leave it there for now. Alpha lock this, and then come like back up. Yeah, like that, kind of. Come back up into here, kind of making things have a lot more depth. I was complaining to somebody earlier about how having stuff in like basically T-pose, it's not T-pose, but it's basically T-pose, and like symmetrical, it makes me feel like I'm missing a bunch of, because I'm not used to drawing like this. I'm used to things being way more dynamic. Kind of. No matter what, it'll get better. Now I do want to kind of be pulling the same thing that we did earlier, which was, well, this needs to be clipped and this needs to be clipped, was to have, not that one, highlights going on, some shadows going on that are really soft, barely noticeable, but that kind of thing does matter. Have like a sort of line here. We'll have this dark purple come in. We'll have it a little bit at the top because her own body's going to be making a shadow. Teeny tiny bit down here. And then we pull this down to like 30. Thank you. I love drawing ruffles. It's one of my favorite things to do. And I don't do it enough. See, that already looks better. Now I do need to mess with the ruffles for sure. They're gonna have the same shadow going on. It's like a plain shadow. And then we'll go in and we'll do some details to the shadow. We'll come in and we'll kind of do some of this. Some of this. Bigger. Yeah, like that. Come in and we'll do more detail-y stuff in a second, but right now I'm just kind of going pop, pop, and it'll look really good. Pop, pop. Boop, boop. went over it though. Not quite right. I think it needs to be more radial. Otherwise it looks really strange. Well, that's part of what's wrong. My lines aren't like radial. That's not how ruffles work. That's not how ruffles work. Hold on, we're fixing this. That line's gonna go like, and this line's wrong. Lines should all be coming kind of radially out from center. This is bad. This is fine-ish, but we can make it better. Gonna affect the top too, but that's okay. We got this. And then we're gonna go back in and make new lines. This like way down here and up. 1.7-ish? No, that's way too big. 1? Is that where we were with the line art? Kind of. Yeah, sort of. So this is gonna come whoop, like that. Whoop. Whoop. So in, way in, that way. Much better. Okay, I can come back up and do those way better now. This one, this color, please. Did I pick it? Okay. Up, down. Yeah. What's going on there? What's going on there? We've got something going on. That needs fixed. It's a little scuff. We're gonna make it work. Nope, not like that though. Someone didn't do her bucket fill correctly. That's gonna be a pain. Hold on. Hold on. So we're gonna bucket fill from particular layer, adding specific layer. This one. Bucket. Yeah? Is that better? No. We want to extend a bit more, strength a bit more, bucket. Kind of. Sort of. I mean, I guess no one's gonna zoom in that far, are they? Oh, it's still wrong over here. I really screwed up this bucket. Oh, because it didn't bucket. Hold on. Bucket. Settings. Specific layer. That layer. Bucket. Did I like undo it? It's just a bit too strong. But it didn't act the bucket. Hold on. I'm so confused. Okay, it's bucketing now? Oh, it's not like doing the whole thing. Sort of like that. Let's make it like a different, a more suitable color so it doesn't look so jagged. Even like this. Screw it, let's do it. Yeah. This, we're gonna go way down with that. Maybe not that far, but like here. Hey, thank you so much for the head pat! Thank you, thank you, thank you! I'm over here like... That's not how stream is gonna be nice. Bucket, canvas, stronger. Not that strong though. Okay, I get to do that manually. That's fine. A lot of this is gonna need manual work. I need to look at people's examples of... sick as... it really is. I need to look at ruffle examples. Hold on. It's way chiller. It's way chiller than I'm making it out to be. It's almost... In the example, it's like a... almost like they're going really hard on the shading. Just in general. Which, actually, that does look really good. Like anywhere that needs it. Goes hard. Right, and then they come back in, almost. It's kind of what it looks like to me. Like they're coming back. That's way too much. With like soft highlights almost, where light hits it. It's really gentle. That's too big. It's too much. Kind of like that, yeah. Coming back in. See, and that looks good. That looks nice. I say, or you can just basically only see the feet. Sorry, this like layout is kind of hard for me. Into the void. Yeah, she don't got hands yet. Don't worry about it. End of the file migration is in sight. Wow, I didn't even know we had a hard drive, to be honest with you. I guess I already have that set up. Okay. This is on 31. Actually, since it's under, I'm gonna make it a little bit less. So just kind of hard on the shading. Just make sure anything that needs it has it. Hard on the shading. Right, and then back in with the top color over anything that looks like it could deal with being this way. Yeah, that's better. A little dirty. I think that we can play with alpha locking it and getting it some more depth. This, oh yeah, that's helping already. Right, yeah. This color on the bottom one, alpha lock. Just anything that needs to be a little bit lightened. Ruffles! They happened! Look at that! And then we'll come in with a hard-ish brush and get like the parts I really want dark. Maybe on a stronger layer. And it's fine, I guess. Here we go. Here we go. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take this magic wand, current layer, boop. Invert this one, bucket fill, current layer, boop. Remove. That sucks. I don't like it. Makes it too strong. I can kind of come in with this and kind of alpha. Big old. Less growth. There. What are you talking about? What album? Ugh, I have so many bug bites all over. Awful. I have been staring at the Johnson's baby oil bug repellent. I think I would love it. I have not looked it up because if it's just like bug spray in a bottle that you don't have a spray nozzle for, I don't want it. But if it's like baby oil with bug in it. Bug in it? No, like bug spray repellent in it, then I go crazy for it. I like slug mode. I like slug mode. Just believe it. It's fine. I can admit it. Hell yeah. Ruffles, my dude. And we can go back in with the light color. Get anything that needs lightning. Ah, there you go. That's a good idea. I like that. Oh, that's Reanimator's favorite. Like, favorite. So, okay, I think I like that. I'm not gonna... How many layers we got here? 27! That's not bad for a whole body not having put all the layers together. So I'm gonna leave that there. Color shadow. I think I did that already in the other one. Yeah, so I don't need two. But I do want to get off. I'll move that around. Torso. Here we go. I want to work on the torso shadow a bit. This is not all there yet. Big. Oh, well, kind of. Down here. Sort of. Yes. Wait, but then we're gonna have like. Yeah. Want them to be nice and pointy. How come they not being nice and pointy? Dip and soft. That's what I'm on. That's what I'm on. Hey Kenza, welcome in. We're just doing art today. It's just an art stream. But on Friday, if you got questions, bring them in. I definitely will be doing questions again Friday. Today's just art though. I'm glad you came. Maybe like less. Yeah, okay. We'll start there, but I don't like how these are the same width. Something like that. Hey, we're getting somewhere. This is great. Ouch. What did I do? I'm going to turn off the head real quick. I can see what's going on with the sleeves and such. Because that was one part that I was like, this is hard. Was the sleeves. I also think this is just not shaped right at all. Oh, I'm on the wrong layer. I want to be up here. Nope. 100% normal. Unalpha lock. Hello? What's going on here? This isn't. There we go. It's on multiply, that's why I keep doing that. Normal. 100%. Don't like that, but we'll make it work in a second. Doesn't have to be like this. Just trying to follow some examples, and I'm like, I don't like it though. There we go. That's not what I was looking for either, but it's closer. Hold on. Let me go back. Like that? No, not really. Okay. Let's put this back down. "54 Google Docs migrated." That's wild. Thank you very much for doing that. That must have taken so much patience. I'm gonna make this different actually. I want this to be like not a weird layer to have to deal with. Okay. I will skim through them later. Can I get fuzzier though? Can we go for like a fuzzier? It's better, but still not quite. Guess I need the airbrush for what I'm doing, but usually I like the dip pen way more. Okay, back off, because I don't like symmetry. And then we're gonna play with the sleeves, which are on a stupid multiply layer again. Ugh. That's fine. That's how I usually do things. It's just, I'm realizing there's a much easier way. So, also this is like too out here. Yeah. That's better. This one, and it's, I know for a fact it's this color. That's, oh, it's hidden. Which is why I have it the way I do. It's okay. A bit softer. We're gonna come out. We're gonna do more soft. I am going to have to shade with more than one color eventually, but we'll deal with that in a minute. Or maybe we'll deal with that now. Get this yellow in. That, and then like some highlighty things, which will come in this way, not the other way. Come on. Yeah. Not like that. Kind of like that. Almost. Sort of. Smaller. You're so close. Like this. Yeah. Not quite like that though. Sort of. Easier. Not that one though. Like that, and then way down here. So it gives a little bit of texture. And then we're also going to give a little bit of texture doing like this. Again, it needs to be a different color though, and I don't want to. That's scary. Hi, my heroes! I hope so too. I mean, I hope I had a good day. I hope I do have a good day. Oh, hello? That's not what I wanted. I suppose my hotkeys work. That's nice. We are working on the model. We went through and did the head layers. I'm really happy about, and now we're here. We're working. Look at that! I didn't expect it to get this good this fast. Wow, 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 wow. Happy. Still need to make hands though. Let's get a little bit of light on this lower arm. Yeah, that's fine. We can try that. And way down. Boop. Thank you very much. My exciting bit is that I really want to make little... So I should do it like up here. A little like stuffed Miss May for her to hold. And like a stuffed little Lynn to hold. She'll have her arms wrapped around them. I'm excited for that part. What are we looking at right now? What are we looking at right now? The hands need done, sure, but the legs need work, but is anything above this point? Above, let me see if I can get it to match up on the screen. Like, uh-oh. Your day's been okay, but crazy? Did anything happen? Are you good? Hopefully we can bring a little bit of calm to your crazy day, a little bit of peace and joy to your crazy day. That's what I want. That's what I want for you. That's what I want for myself. I think we're doing okay, honestly. I'm a little surprised with how okay we are. I'm going to look at mentally and physically. Oof. Oof. I'm looking up a reference real quick. Because for the ruffles, I want to see live 2D ruffles. I've seen some before that were really helpful. think I saw it on YouTube though. Like a really nice little short that had an example of ruffles. Ruffles. It made 2 Fs. I mean, that's what it's supposed to have, but it was 2. So we need back ruffles, is what we're looking at here. But I don't think we need, like, side ruffles or anything like that. But we will need back ruffles, so let's get that done. Yeah, okay. Just back ruffles. Let's figure this out. My mom... Oh. Maya, that's awful. That's beyond awful. If you need to, I mean, I would recommend going to someone, some kind of authority figure that can get him in trouble. As far as a little Lynn video, yeah, hopefully we'll be recording it after stream. Yeah, that's just not just draining, it's assault. It's illegal. If you need to go stay with a friend, absolutely get out of that house. Oof. Oof. Yeah, get out of there. Let's see, I gotta figure out the hands. But I think had drawn, yeah. But I never like did the line art or anything for it because it's always so much. So that goes here. I'll take them soft, and go down to 1. I believe is what we were at like 0.9. How do I make the girl I want to make a fairy goddess one? Carol. Oh yeah! It's a lot of work. I got it put up in a bunch of layers. So this one has 26 right now. The face, which is on a different file because my program can't handle so much at once, has like 50 layers. I really recommend looking up tutorials for Live 2D. It's so much fun. It's so much fun. But the first step is doing a big old drawing like this with just 8 million layers. So right now we're doing the hands. Where that needs to be black, this needs to be 100. We're gonna just turn off the ruffles too. I can see the whole thing. Oh, well, oops. Turn off top ruffle. Here we go. Hands. And yeah, I know they're not in the right spot, but oh, and I should probably have, gosh darn it, symmetry on. I don't like using symmetry. I don't think it looks nice, but here we are. I'm not doing this twice. I understand why symmetry's a thing, but... Right? No? Maybe? That's kind of what... I don't know. I don't know how thumbs work. Like this? Nope. Definitely not. Let's just work on these first. It's gonna be kind of... like this. Not that far though. Here. Again. Sort of. I'm getting better at hands, but they're definitely very difficult. Like palm happening, but it's at a crazy angle. Getting there, okay. And then the thumb will come out like this. Not like that. Hands, my beloved. Yeah, I know you love hands. You don't have to rub it in. That's not right. That's not even a little bit right. Hold on. Okay, so that much is decent, I think. Enough that I can handle it. My hands will basically never show on screen other than for like my model debut. This is everything below like the waist is almost never going to be seen, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Okay, so let's try this again. So we'll have the fingers come up like that, and then this one come out like that. And then we have the last one kind of, but also definitely not. This is like way too shallow, I think. Beams closer. Yeah, it's so much to remember how to do. Sort of. I mean, I feel like we're getting there. Got pretty nails. Put the lines a tiny bit. It at least looks like a hand. You think that there's still something going on with this thumb? Because like the palm is going like this. How did I start making stuff like this? I don't know. Live 2D came out 7 years ago or something. I saw a demo on it and I was like, oh, that's so cool. And I played around, I downloaded it, I did a little bit, and then I just never kept going. And I should have, because these things cost so much money. And I could have made so much money, but it's okay. I'm starting it now. Never too late. So a lot of the times people will, looks amazing to me, thank you. Like draw it as one beautiful picture and then separate it out afterwards. I think that's how people started doing Live 2D, and then people realized like, oh, that's way too much work. And didn't do it that way anymore. So you kind of draw it one layer at a time. It takes a lot of practice. Which is why I'm doing a lot of practice, because I want to do it for other people. I'm excited to try and... I like this color. To try and do this as like a commission thing. But in order to take commissions, I have to prove I know how to do it, which means I have to make my own. Which is perfect, because I wanted to make my own. I do love this model here that I have of Miss May. I think it's really unique. I think it's really exciting. It's cozy, it's fun, it's Higa. It makes people remember me because it's like really unique, like I said. But there's something about having just like a generic anime character VTuber model that I'm like, I want that. What if I was a pretty lady? It's not like I'm not already a pretty lady, but you know what I mean. What if I was a waifu? Okay. That looks so weird, but we're gonna run with it. We'll get the blush color. We'll go for hands, wingies. Oop, not like that. This one. I have a VGen. I have a commission spot open up. It's in the description. I have in my so yeah, I want to try and take commissions. I don't have any like examples other than the one I'm working on right now and like the one I'm using right now, which is like extremely different. But yeah, if you're interested in commissions, that's really cool. yeah, I want to do commissions. Let's say that's that, and let's try positioning these in the correct spot. Like there. And then same on this side. This. Move it to the correct spot. Let's see if she's got hands, everybody. Let's see if this works. Oh, I think she might have hands. Oh, wild. She's got hands, everybody. We did it. Now, one thing about this is that I hate, and I know it has to be done later in the program, like later I'll be able to make the hair like interact with the shoulders. I don't think I'll be able to make like the arms interact with the skirt unless I add way more detail. Like extra shadows and stuff. I can try. Is it just me or do her? Is it just, maybe it's just her dress. It's gotta just be her dress that her hands feel a little bit long. How much is it to do it for someone else? I don't honestly remember. Let's see what I priced it as. Like I said, I haven't taken a commission yet for this. Like I've done commissions in the past, but it's been a long time. Oh, I don't have that set up yet because I don't have anything. Okay. What do I have? I have... Oh, don't put it... Put it in USD, crazy website. Okay, I have a full body illustration is $200. I have it set to... How much is like separation? That's so much. $30. Like 200 to 300, depending, is about how much I would charge for doing something. Is it what I would charge for doing like a normal painting that I separate? This is a little bit different because it's not a normal painting. It's like basically a T-pose. So I don't know, maybe I don't know what I would charge for that. It probably more, but like 200 to 300 is going to be about how much I'd charge for something like this, I think. Especially for my very first one. That's going to be on a discount. Because I think this is probably worth way more than 300 just by the time I've put into it, but I'm not a professional yet. Yet, I will be a professional soon. Promise. Okay, this is feeling good. This is feeling good, guys. Knees? I guess we're working on knees now. Thighs? Question mark? So it needs some shadow, for sure. And then, well, actually, quite like that. So we're gonna go in. Perfect. Kind of perfect. I should not have colored this first. I mean, like, coloring is fine, as I shouldn't have. How can I fix this? I think I need to... Here, I'm gonna undo all of this. And then we're gonna grab Magic Wand, current layer, this color. Right? No. Where am I? I'm on the hands layer. This layer. And this side too. Okay, and now I can turn skirt back on. And then make this, even though it's that. Take this color? No, let's do this color. And we're going to... Yeah, I know, especially since it's my very first one, I'll probably end up raising my prices after like 1 or 2. Uh-oh, didn't do it. Okay, hold on. Bucket, no, not bucket. Wand, this. Oh, okay. Addition, this. Oh, wait, I'm on the wrong layer. This addition from here. There we go. And now we can go here. Perfect. Okay, and then we can add our pretty shadows. Not like that. And you can even have like a little bit of interaction with fabric and the leg. This feels like it needs to be redder, but not too much, you know what I mean? Like this is, oh, that's what I see it. That's what it's doing now. So this is like shadow that way, and then we would also have it kind of shadowing, not shadow, but like interacting with the fabric, right? And then in like this color, we would have a shadow of the skirt. Which would be much more like, yeah, no problem. It sounds like you have stuff you need to spend it on. So I am not at all, oops, maybe that should be on a different layer. Not even a little bit offended. Like here. Okay, and then we can bump it down a little. That looks good. That looks nice. Okay. And then remove that. And we're gonna do the same thing, but for the bunny ears. So we'll grab this side, and then we'll grab this side, and then we'll work on this layer. And we can... A really nice trick that I've learned is that at the knees, tights get stretched, and so they get... I'm gonna have a new layer for this, because it's gonna be a lot of finickies. Right, at the knees, tights get stretched. So they get a little bit... Oh! Of a different color on them. Okay, and then we're gonna do the same thing here. It comes down like that. Kind of. What am I on? I need to be on this one. Sort of. But like way less. That's better. Kind of. Thank you so much, Maya. Thank you so much. That means the world to me. It really, really, really does. It's really been eye-opening to start streaming like this and have people actually enjoy it. I always thought that my art and my presence and my stuff was kind of meh, kind of middle of the road, but like very clearly it's not if people are coming here like having a good time, trying to get commissions from me. Like that's so, it blows me away every single time. So thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. No? So what's going on here? Oh, I'm on the wrong color, maybe? No, not that. Oh, I'm here and I need to be like here. Ah, thank you! Thank you. That's something I never expected. Hello? Something else I didn't expect is like this to just stop working. I'm not understanding what's going on here. Turning off the lower legs. Figure out what is going on. Why can't I figure this out? Okay, so I'm like way too small. There, sort of? Yeah. Kind of. Oh, yeah, my robot dog wallpapers. They're very different from what I usually do, but like on stream, they're different, but yeah, I worked hard on those and I really like them. Merge these down so I can actually like work on this and understand what's happening. These colors are not correct. Okay, we're gonna go with that again. And then, which is still wrong. We want like this color. Nope. Don't bleed. Don't do that. Okay, so we're starting from scratch here. We're turning lower legs back on so we know what color we're supposed to be using. We're turning this, boop, boop, airbrush. This is on alpha still. Okay, and now we can do this part. Much better. But we're gonna grab this again. There we go. Yeah, we're doing something. And it's always, I'm gonna grab a reference real quick. People are like, use a baby face. I'm like, what? They're like, knees are baby faced. What are you talking about? So we are looking for kind of okay, I like this. And it has nothing to do with what we're doing right now. So we're going to change plans a little bit. We're going to grab like this color kind of come up like so. Right? Which I guess, hold on. I guess is fine. And then we're gonna go to the lower legs, and we're not gonna do the shine. We're gonna do like a... What? No, not like that. Not like that either. Okay, we're starting over from scratch here. We're going to the thighs. We're going to cover all this up with the correct color and a brush that won't bleed, and just completely start over. Okay. With this too. Okay. Completely starting over. Now what we're gonna have is start on the lower legs, and we're gonna do a shadow with the airbrush, and it's gonna be like that kind of shape, but it's going to completely come around here. Remember, the shoes are going to be completely redone. I just don't want to do that on stream because it's boring, because I'm going to fight myself about it all the time. I'm going to turn this down. So I don't... That's nice. Okay. And then up here on the thighs, we're doing a similar thing, but just here at the edge. A soft knee shape. Lower legs need the shadow to come all the way up here. Yeah, maybe? I don't know. Something like that. I don't want to be like, I'll fix it in post. But that's kind of how it feels. So peaceful to watch, thank you. Big stomping boots, yeah. Comfy socks. Yeah, I love fluffy socks. I love fluffy socks so much. Okay, guys. Oh, dang. I think that we might be approaching critical mass here. Other than the feet, I'm not seeing a whole lot to be done. I've been at it for 3 hours. I have. And I'm kind of here. I'm kind of there. I don't see anything else left to do other than this. Yeah, no, I already am. I'll fix it in posting everything. But there's so much that needs fixed that doesn't look like it needs fixed right now. But I'm trying to see things that look like they need fixed. Maybe this could be a little bit softer. But yeah, I'm not seeing a whole bunch. Feet look great. I want them to be apart and not like... Also, they're way too small, but... I don't see... It looks good. Okay. Okay. Then that might be that. That might be that. So a lot of what I need to do is like... cutting stuff up. Naming layers correctly, filling up stuff that's underneath other things. It's just amazing, thank you. And drawing new feet. So I'll probably do all like the boring procedural stuff off camera. I might draw new feet next time, but I don't think that's going to be 3 hours worth. Hey Sen, welcome in. Thank you for the $1. Thank you for the head pat. Yummy, 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 yummy. Yeah, I mean, I guess I could fix the feet now. And I guess I could actually, you know, I am going to keep going just a little bit, just a tiny bit. I'm seeing little things. And I could show you. Oh yeah, that actually looks nice. The painful, her knees look pointy though. Not super into the pointy knees. That does look nice, but let's get rid of it. So I can make it a little bit lighter. Like that, and then like really reduce it. Yeah, kind of. Yeah, kind of like that. Her feet are not fine. Her feet are going to be fixed, but I will sit here and hang out, and I will do some procedural stuff that will be very boring. So to make up for it, I will put her face right here. The feet are not good, I promise. They need to be 2 separate feet, and right now they are 1 foot merged together. These would never be suspected to be a weapon. These are always a weapon. Sturdy foundations, yeah. So I'll sit here and I'll hang out, but I'm gonna be doing a lot of like boring, weird, menial work of like naming layers and stuff. So, yeah. And merging. A lot of merging. So this is just upper arm, not upper arm color. This is breasts. It's gonna have to change though. Lower arm, but not color. That's not color. That's everything. What is this? What's this layer? Hands. It's not inherently the quality of the feet. Yes, that's a good way to put it. It is not inherently the quality of the feet. It is I need to make them like 2 separate things instead of 1 merged layer. Belt, top ruffle, bottom, back ruffle, skirt. We got torso, shoulders, eyes, lower legs, whatever this is. I don't know what this layer is. Quite possibly feet, and then the sketch layer. Okay, starting back up at the top. Oh boy. The layer juggling is so much more intense in Live 2D2. It's like 800 times harder. Because right now we're gonna go. We're gonna duplicate upper arm, right? And then we have to make upper arm, and this is her right, so we name it upper arm right, and then upper arm this one, we erase this side, and we have upper arm left. And now I have to do this for everything. Cuff gets duplicated. Cuff, we erase this side. Rename layer. Right. This side. This side. Rename layer. Left. Yeah, the feet are way, 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 way too small. That's also a problem. Where'd duplicate go? I know how to work this program. Where'd duplicate go? Duplicate layer, okay. Lower arm. We erase this side. Lower arm right. Lower arm, we erase this side. Lower arm left. Hands. That won't fly. Duplicate layer. Erase this side. Yeah. A single cup, yes, a single cup is one layer. So everything moves by themselves, like independently, so that it has that really pretty look of animation. Everything has to be able to move by themselves. And in order for that to happen, everything has to be its own layer. Left. Belt. I don't have to change that one. Top ruffle. Good. Good. Back ruffles. Good. Torso. Shoulders. That needs changed. Duplicate. And remember, I have to go through the entire head file and do this as well to the 59 layers there that will probably become something close to 100. For just the face. So this is shoulder right. Hello? I thought I erased it. Oh, it's on alpha. A little more. I need like the not fuzzy pen to be doing this. I'm just kind of guessing, which is bad. And then this one, we erase this side. Shoulder, left. Eyes. I'm going to leave as one thing. No, I have to duplicate it. Uh-oh, this might be a problem. Take the skirt out of the problem. Problem. Oh, and that would have to go behind everything. So this goes back here. But for the thighs, uh-oh. Uh-oh, how am I gonna do this? It's alpha lux. Nope, it's not. That's doing it. Okay. So, I might... no. Ruler? No. Well, ruler might help. Hold on. If I go, like... yeah, that's too far. That's too far. Like here, a little further. A little further. There. Okay, and then we can come up the middle here. I'll leave that like that. That's fine. I'm actually going to off. Take this, get rid of that. This. Duplicate. Flip. Well, that's a choice. That's a choice, but we'll make it. We'll make that choice. It's fine. Which means this is thigh. Hold on. This is thigh right. I'm too far into this to change it right now. Rename layer thigh left. Okay. Lower legs. Duplicate. This is where the shoes get yoinked. We're gonna be erasing this. And I suppose if I want to, I can do this. save myself a tiny bit of work, but also like these shoes are too small. Itty bitty feet. Okay, so this becomes lower leg right. If I duplicate it and flip it, what is that gonna look like? Strange, but perhaps doable. I'm also gonna have to like delete my writing. So that's this side. No one is ever really gonna be looking at my feet, though. Now that I think about it, my model is probably never gonna look like that. We can turn this back on, back ruffles, skirt, ruffle. Okay. Then this is deleted. This, I don't know what this is, it's deleted. Sketch layer. We're gonna delete the sketch layer. This is finality. I unfortunately believe that the breasts were gonna have to be two different things, but I'll deal with that later. And call this file basically done. So let's hop on over to the head file. That's gonna be a lot. So I'm going to have to like play with our reanimator's computer, which is not mine. And I might set it up so I can stream from that computer and use my computer for live 2D so you guys can watch me do live 2D stuff. I assume you would enjoy watching me do live 2D stuff. Please tell me if that is not the case. This file. Edit. Oh good, we got some sharing. Here we go. Okay, now we can head back up here. There we go. So now we get to do the same lovely thing for this one, which is like 98% things that need to be flipped. So, ooh boy. Ooh boy. So we can actually get rid of that. We can slow that down. A lot of merging. Okay, that's fine. I was too afraid to merge. We're allowed to merge now. Ears. This is hat back. Small hat shadow. Important classes. Color, spiral, hair. Anything unlabeled in here. Yep. Merge. 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 This is bangs. Be gone. Eyes. Anything not labeled in here? No. Mouth placeholder, right? That's gonna be a whole thing. Oh, this wasn't even... Okay, interesting. We'll put this down, and we'll put this down. Big hat shadow. This need? Yep. This is the knot. Collar knot. Collar knot. Knit. Knot. Knit. Okay. This is... Oops, unfortunately both sides. Rename layer, bow, collar bow. Collar bow. This is the tails, I'm assuming, yeah. Collar, tails. Now I'm actually thinking to myself here, I might need to be doing this on my computer. I don't know if this will crash if I do this, but we'll see. This is the braid shadow, but I can at least get it set up. There's so much work I can do hanging out with you guys. Don't worry about it. Shadow's 1D. This is bow shadow. Lashes and nails, that's really cool. Cake stuff. Yeah, Reanimator's really good with advice about cake stuff. Oh yeah! The heart-shaped capes are so much fun. What is this? I don't know what this layer is, but we'll find out. It's under, it's over the neck. What is this? Oh, okay, it's the collar shadow. Neck, back collar, back. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Uh-oh. I merged all that. Okay. That just means she can't take off her hat. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. It just means she can't take off her hat. Okay. So that's everything merged. We'll take the sketch layer away. What is this? Oh, that's notes. So everything's merged and everything has names. So now I'm gonna go through and I'm going to, oh, not that one. Those aren't merged. But they are named, so that's nice. Okay, so now I'm gonna take things out of folders, which is gonna be a pain. Because Live 2D doesn't like folders. It really should, but it doesn't. Ugh. How many things are in the I folder? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 15 things in the I folder, which means that's 30 things once I get that duplicated. I've blinked since then. Yeah, I thought that the hat could come off, but the fate has decided that the hat stays on. Nose, face, side hair, collar, bow, that needs to come out. Collar knots, collar bow, collar tails, delete. Okay, so we're at a solid 52 layers for the head before any kind of separation and getting left and right done. That's going to take a lot, and I worry that it's going to be bad for my phone. But it's running okay so far. So I guess we can just go for it. So these are already good. Ears need done. So I'll duplicate layer. Delete this side. Here, right. This side. Here, left. What? No. Yeah, that's right. Hat back, that's okay. Glasses, fine. Spiral, which I haven't put in yet, that's fine. I'm done with this. I'm not done! I'm not done! Glasses. Glass. Does that need separated? I hope not. I don't know if glasses need separated or not. I'm gonna have to look that up. Eyebrows do. Eyebrows need separated. So we're gonna have eyebrow right. Eyebrow left. Eyebrow left. I don't have two left eyebrows. Sometimes it feels like it. Bangs is good. Side bangs needs duplicated. So we got side bangs. Right. Side bangs. Left. Huh? I did make the Goldie internet bill, yeah. Oh, I thought the internet bill was $100. Oh, it's 50? Okay. I mean, like, I love that. That's good information for me to know. Lower ear, that's good. Front braid. Duplicate. Alright. Front braid. Right. Thank you so much. Front braid. Left. Back braid. Duplicate. Back braid. Right. Back braid. Rename layer left. Evil. Bang shadow, that's fine. Big blush, that's fine. Plain blush. Oh, now we're getting here. I'll leave that off. That's silly, but I'll leave it off. More eyelashes. Where? Which ones, fam? Let's find out. Duplicate layer. More eyelashes. What eyelashes? I want to know. Will you show me? Okay, so they're top eyelashes. Okay. So, yeah, okay. Rename layer eyelashes. Bonus eyelashes right. Turn this on. And then rename layer bonus eyelashes left. Stress relief bill. This is like regular eyelashes, so duplicate, we're gonna go for eyelashes, top eyelashes. Right. Top eyelashes left. This is riveting stuff, I know. Riveting. Eye crease. Eye crease. There's gonna be 2 of them. Nope. Eye crease. Right. Eye crease. Left. Bottom lid. Duplicate. Bottom lid. Right. I mean, if you guys are just staying here and hanging out watching me do this, then I know I have something happening and I'm good at like being a YouTuber, I guess. Eventually, when I get like commissions and stuff, I will be streaming the commissions as well, which I'm excited about. I have one, which isn't really a commission so much as an experiment. Shine. Oh, we're in the eye shines. We're in the eye shines, guys. There's 3 of them. Duplicate. So we're deleting this side. Eye shine 3. Rename. Right. Eye shine 3. Rename. Left. Duplicate. Eye shine 2. Right. And I do assume, and like I think I asked earlier, but I don't think I got a response. I do assume that you guys will enjoy watching me do the live 2D rigging. I hope. I would love to stream it, but if it's gonna be boring, that's different. It reminds you of Twitch streaming. I'm thinking about dual streaming on Twitch. I'm thinking about it. I feel like people would be into it. There's a lot of stuff like this on Twitch. A self-care day, thank you. Oh, good. Thank you, Sen. Autumn. Right. Oh, I know what that is. I'm like, what is the bottom shine? It's this thing. I don't think I like those, but we'll figure it out. Right, front people. Left. That will bug me if I leave that there. Star pupil. Duplicate layer. Regular pupil. Iris. Twitch streaming's crazier, yeah. I'll get a lot of viewers. I hope so. I know my program that I use lets me see all of chat of both. If I ever end up dual streaming, it would let me see both YouTube and Twitch chat in like one window. Which would be really nice for me because then I can keep up with everything. What? Why are there two irises? What's this? So what's this? What am I looking at here? Iris right, iris left. Let's turn off pupils. I'm a little confused. What did I just separate? I think there was nothing on that layer, but I separated it anyway. So I guess I'll delete those. This one does need actually split. Gonna earn the rigging discount? Yeah, I don't know. That's a really good question. I'd have to look that up to see if somebody else can like log into my bot while I'm using it. I don't know. It would be nice. I assume. Nose, which I am going to change into nose shadow and nose dot. Face, side hair, big hair, color, not color bow. These are good. Morning go to work, yeah. I do really appreciate all of it though. Right. Color bow left. Tail. Duplicate. Color tail. Right. Left, brain shadow, that has to be duplicated. Brain shadow. Right. Brain shadow. Left. Shadow. Ooh. Am I running out of stream? Am I running out of steam? I don't know. I might be. Oh, shadow. Left. Collar. Collar I do think also needs duplicated. So we got collar. Probably 3 of them, honestly. We're gonna turn off the bow for a minute so I can see what I'm doing. I'm gonna turn off these two. And I'm gonna want like that to be one layer of like color top. Okay, and we turn this on. And we want but then like that, I guess. Color right. And color left. That way they can like float differently, you know? Take a break. I am getting hungry. Again, my stomach is growling, but I'm like, I don't need to eat anything. What I need to do is drink more, so I'm gonna do that. Hold on. I got water here. Hydrate or dehydrate. Neck, that color, which again, it's teeny tiny, but it has to be separated. And that color left. And that's everything. Now I just have to do a little bit of research about like how glasses work in Live 2D and stuff like that. Find a little spiral that we like, but yeah, transport things to my computer so I can make it all one file. But I think we're good, guys. I think that we kind of did the art today. Which, whoa, okay, hello. Didn't expect it. So, wow. I guess I'll call it here. I need something. Didn't expect that. So, yeah, I'll do a little bit more menial work behind the scenes. And then I'll try and get the other computer set up for streaming and try and do some Live 2D next week. And if we can't get there before Wednesday, we can do some other kind of craft, like the watercolor astrology charts I've been doing or something like that. I do well with an audience. I do, like, I guess way better than I do without an audience, honestly. This would have taken me like days and days and days, and it took me 2 days, 2 Wednesdays, in fact. So that's that. Yeah. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, guys. Do you want me to like post, I'll post it on my Instagram and I'll post it on my YouTube, just like a picture of what the finished product is here all together. And let you guys see that. But other than that, I think we're good. Yeah, or Reanimator could take a shift with art. So, will Reanimator speak? Who knows? Who knows? We don't know that yet. But yeah, I'll see you guys later on Friday for another tarot stream. Thank you so much for joining and supporting me. And yeah, have a great day. Bye. Bye-bye.